Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker, and my co-host, Schroeder Skywalker. He says, what's happening? Right, Schroeder? I knew you'd come. Welcome, guys. This is a big 11-game NBA slate video. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, smash that bell icon. Most importantly, leave us a comment down below because we love hearing from you guys. I want to know how you guys did tonight on the 2-game slate. DFS Club, we didn't have any takedowns tonight, but we did pretty good. Now, on NHL, the streak keeps rolling, man. I would have had a takedown easily tonight if my goalie didn't get pulled in the first period. Other than that, I got a 260-something in NHL. So, great night for the club. It was just good to see basketball back. The podcast was on point. Schroeder, are we clear for warp speed? All right, guys, let's start the show. All right, guys. So our goal last video was 70 likes. We almost got there. Almost got there. I'm going to bump it up, guys. Let's get our goal to 80 likes on this video. We'd really appreciate it. It helps out the algorithm, helps out the channel. So if you can just do me a solid, give it a like, hell, even a dislike would help. Yeah, guys. Without further ado, Schroeder, what are we looking at here? We're looking at what? The DFS Club? That's right. The best thing going in DFS sports right now, guys. If you want to join the family, and I'll say it once and I'll say it a million times, we're the cheapest in the industry, and it's not even close. You get every single sport. You got DFS Space, my brother from another mother, and myself, Skywalker DFS. And ladies and gentlemen, you get every single sport. All access, no sports packages. You get everything. You get NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, because Schroeder likes to punch, jab, weave, move, right? College sports, guys, EuroLeague basketball. What do we do, Schroeder? You got to tell them to click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then pick your plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the industry, and it's not even close. If you guys shop around and you be like, what? Like, just because we're cheap, don't get it twisted. Schroeder and I and the club, guys, we are the real deal. We win just as much, if not more than everybody else. Let's go back to the homepage real quick. Look at Bronco here. $62,000 last season. $62,000. And guess what he didn't do? He didn't play 150 lineups, guys. Did not do that. I mean, if you check out the website, we got a $25,000 winner hard hitter. We had a great season last year, man. $50,000 here for Kumquat. That's just what we do, guys. So don't get it twisted. Just because we're the cheapest don't mean we're the worst. We're the best. And the prices, again, feast your eyes. And then we have our 3-day passes. If you just want to come get your feet wet, you get the members-only podcast. You get all of our lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks. And this is for every sport, guys. The Discord, members only podcast. I already mentioned that. And you get to hang out with your friends, guys. It's a real family atmosphere in here. Come check us out, guys. DFSclub.com. Don't you dare be sour. And it's about time, guys, you come join us. We're having too much fun. It was a fun night with all the winning. When you're winning in both sports, it's even funner. So let's bring up the sponsor of the show, Draft Dashboard. You know what it is, guys. This is only $1 for 30 days. And what is this? This is the best optimizer on the planet, hands down. For $1, guys, all you got to do is click in the link in the description. I'll leave it for you. You get access to all my player pools. That includes NFL, MLB, NHL. There's a nice two-game slate for MLB. I forgot to play it, though, but you get access to the player trends, sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, and the NBA cheat sheet. Because if you can't win cheat, got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value. This is Draft Dashboard. All right, so let's get into the position optimizer. We're going to go position by position, and we're just going to fly through these guys. It's an 11-game slate, and I don't want to keep you all too long because it is what it is. So first game, or the first guy, is Dame Dollars, 10.1K on DraftKings. He's actually $100 cheaper on FanDuel. Now, I really like this game because it's projected to be very high scoring. So Dame Dollars at 10-1. I don't need to tell you he's a good basketball player. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. Donovan Mitchell at 9.6. No thanks. That's way too much. De'Aaron Fox at 9.3. Love it. I don't need to tell you he's a good basketball player. John Moran at 9.1. I think John Morant's going to have a great year. I think John Morant gets 40, maybe 50 DK points. But 9.1, my strategy, I think, tomorrow will be to pay up at center for the bigs and pay down at guards. There's just so much value on this slate, guys. So I won't be doing that. Let's see here. Next up, LaMelo Ball at 7.7. Nicely priced. Can't complain. Had a great year last year, guys. He just got injured, and then, they didn't know how many minutes they wanted to play him, that type of thing. So 7.7K, don't mind it at all. Chris Paul, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to play him the first game out. Now, Fred VanVleet's one of my favorite plays as far as guards. He's 7.5K. No Kyle Lowry, no Pascal Siakam Alaikum. So it's his team, man. It's his team. It's a dream matchup against Washington. Fat Fred VanVleet. Get him in there, guys. Someone better not be trying to come to my door if they want to. I swear, man. It's always something when I film. Brogdon at 7.5, I think is kind of cheap. I just love these indie players, man. Against Charlotte, it is Brogdon at 7.5. So you probably won't see him that cheap again for a very long time. He's definitely in play. Next up, we got Lonzo Ball with Chicago on a new team. He's only 6.9K. Had a great preseason. I think he's going to have a great season here, man. So Lonzo Ball, I do like the Bulls. They play a ton of minutes. Get him in there. DeJounte Murray at 6.8. No more DeMar DeRozan. No more Aldridge. This is his team now. Under 7K at 6.8, man. His upside's a 50, easily. Going up against Orlando, ranked 30th in the league against guards. Yeah, man. DeJounte Murray, probably getting a lower ownership too at 6.8. Absolutely love this play. Even though Kemba Walker has a revenge game going, I can't play Kemba, guys. You know me. Hashtag never Kemba will live forever. Next up, Dennis Schroeder. Another new team for him with Boston at 5.9K. If he starts, man, I really like this play. I think it's too cheap. He had a great preseason this year. He's fitting in nicely with his new team. So, yeah, Dennis Schroeder at 5.9. Absolutely. RJ Barrett, New York. They run their starters into the ground. He'll get a ton of minutes. He's only 5.7K. 31, 40, and a 42 his last three against Boston. So I do like that. You're getting 40 DK points for a guy that's 5'7". That's called winning. So we like to see that. Gordon Dragic at 5K is interesting. He always comes off the bench. I don't know what the starting rotation is going to look like, but either way, I'm kind of thinking Gordon Dragic for 5K is kind of too cheap. So had kind of a bad year last year, but new team, new start. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he just stays healthy. Tyrese Halliburton at 7K. He's in play. Not my priority, but for like a night slate, I think you can definitely get him in there. I think 7K, we can probably do better than that. Let's talk about Spencer Dinwiddie at 4.9. He's going to be playing alongside Bradley Beal now. Bradley Beal's questionable. So if Bradley Beal misses, Spencer Dinwiddie at 4.9K, put him, VanVleet, and you're already on your way to winnings, guys. So that's just way too cheap. Even if Bradley Beal plays, 4.9 is way too cheap for Spencer Dinwiddie. Get him in there. Tyrese Maxey. So no Ben Simmons. Philly is out a couple guards. He should get the start. And at 4K, you already know Tyrese Maxey's a real deal. Had another guy had a great preseason. And for 4K, yeah, I'll take it. Absolutely. And let's get to a couple guards here on my watch players list. They're not listed on here yet because Draft Dashboard hasn't updated yet. But we got some rookies, man, that really cheap, had great preseasons. Let's see here. They're all kind of mixed in. Jalen Suggs at 4K. Point guard, shooting guard eligible. Should start. For Orlando, I know Orlando looks terrible. You got to worry about the blowout, but Jalen Suggs at 4K. Yeah, guys, sign me up for that. Scotty Barnes, 3.4K, had a great preseason. No Pascal Siakam Malakam. Let's see if he gets a start. He's only 3.4K. Another preseason standout. Let's see here. And Jalen Green for Houston at 4.2K. Should get the start. Should get a ton of minutes. Houston runs a tight rotation, so don't mind that. Jalen Green at 4.2. So, yeah, there's definitely value on this slate with these guards, with these rookies who just showed a lot of bright upside in the preseason. So, let's go to shooting guard. All right, so Zach LaVine at 8.7. Absolutely love it. Even with all the new additions to the team, I mean, last year had a phenomenal year. I don't think that stops here. I think he had a 50-something burger in the preseason and the dress rehearsal. So Zach LaVine at 8.7, I think you get him at pretty low ownership. We already went over Fat Fred VanVleet. Anthony Edwards at 7.1. Remember, guys, he was a pretty good standout. Now, I know Cat missed a lot of games last year, but I don't think it really affects Edwards. If anything, it probably helps him. So I think at 7.1, 42, 43, 51 in his last 3 games. Now against Houston, 42, 38, 25. I think Edwards is great play in the 7K range. We already went over Halliburton. The Mandalorian's what I call him for 4.4 for OKC. I mean, he's all right, but I'd probably do some of those other value guys, the rookies that we went over instead. But if he starts, yeah, he's in play. All right, so let's go to small forward. So Brandon Ingram at 7.7. I love this play. No Zion Williams. He should eat, man. The only thing you got to worry about is the Embiid factor, right? We don't like playing forwards against Embiid because he gets in their head and then they end up fouling out or they just don't do shit. But at 7.7 price tag with no Zion's pretty tempting. It's just the Embiid factor worries me. But other than that, I mean, Brandon Ingram is going to do his thing. Let's see what everyone over. Edwards, Michael Porter Jr., 6.4K. I like it. I think anytime he's under 7K going forward, I think we play Michael Porter Jr. I think we're all in agreement there. OG Anunoby at 6.1 had a great preseason. I think the price tag might scare some people off, but, man, if he starts, I don't mind it. If he's going to come off the bench, then I'm totally off him. I'm not paying 6.1 for a bench player. RJ Barrett, another New York guy I like. He's only 5.7. You know he's going to play his 40 minutes. 31, 40, and 42 in his last 3 against Boston, guys. He loves to play Boston. The worst he's ever done is a 29, and that was 4 games ago. So RJ Barrett at 5.7. Love this play here. Norman Powell for 5.7. Again, Portland-Sacramento game, there's supposed to be tons of points scored here. I think 5.7 is kind of cheap even for Norman Powell. You guys know when his shot's going. Last 2 against Sacramento, 30 and 50. So, yeah, I think he's going to play at 5.7 against some Sacramento Queens. And then we got Kyle Kuzma, 5.1. So much value. He should start. I don't see why he wouldn't. Another one, great preseason. Came over in the trade. It's done fairly well against Toronto. But, I mean, like I said, it's a new team. So, I think he should shine tomorrow, especially at 5.1K. Just way too cheap. And FanDuel, seeing these FanDuel prices, everybody's cheaper on FanDuel. So, FanDuel, you should be able to stack up on some studs tomorrow. Lauri Markkanen's worth a look, especially at only 4.1K. He had a decent preseason. He's with a new team. Going up against Memphis. I don't mind it. 4.1K Lauri. Get him in there, guys. Desmond Bane, another preseason darling. Now, if he gets a start, no Dylan Brooks, which I'm thinking he's projected to, but we never know, right? We saw what happened with Brooklyn today. But if Desmond Bane starts at only 3.2K, that's an auto play for me. Let's see. Patrick Williams for Chicago at 4.2. He had a decent year last year. He's in play. And that's it. So, guys, if you didn't cash today for some reason, it was a pretty easy cash day for us, for the club. And if you watched my video yesterday, how about that Belizia call? Bleachia damn broke the slate, and I really touched on him in the members-only podcast today. I tried to convince everyone to play him, especially with Draymond on a minutes limit, Wiggins on a minutes limit. It's going to be Bleachia time, and it was. Hopefully you played him. If you didn't, don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands in. What do we say, guys? Feel the power. Let's go to power forward because today is a new day. Shout out to the New Day, man. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. All right, one of my favorite payups on the slate is going to be the Sabonis, 9.8K. Anytime Sabonis is under 10K, just roll him out there. This guy does 53, 57, 58 in his last 3 games. 57 last time against Charlotte. So, dream matchup, too. Charlotte's ranked 29th in the league against bigs. So, yeah, Sabonis should eat. Julius Randle should eat at 8-8. I don't know who Boston has who's going to stop this man. I don't know. Tatum? Maybe. But he'll get his minutes. And against Boston, 42, 50, 48 in his last 3. So 8-8 Julius Randle's so tempting. He's normally about 9.5. So as you guys can see, these players are just priced down. FanDuel, he's even $200 cheaper. Give me some Julius Randle. Kelly Olynyk, if he starts at 6K, I liked what I saw in the preseason. I liked it a lot. If he starts. If he comes off the bench, I'm not starting anybody that's 6K that does not start. Triple J at 5'9", if he stays out of foul trouble, which he should against Cleveland, ranked 27th in the league against bigs, I think Triple J should smash, especially at only 5.9. Let's see. We already went over Kuzma, Laurie. Who else we got? Patrick Williams. Precious Achua. Now, let's keep our eyes on this because he's only 3-1. And you want to talk about someone who's smashed in the preseason. If he starts, even better. If he comes off the bench like I think he will, I still don't mind it. I think this is great value. Bare minimal. 3.1K on DraftKings. FanDuel, he's almost $2,000 more. So FanDuel priced him accordingly. I think DraftKings dropped the ball here. Precious Achua at 3-1. That's his value, guys. Find ways to get these value guys in there. All right, so let's go to center. Center stacked this late. Unlike yesterday's slate, this slate we got some good ones. We got Joel Embiid, another top option I like at 10-6. Nobody on New Orleans is going to stop this, man. Nobody. It's a dream matchup. 63 last time against them, 29 and then a 50. You just always worry when you roster Embiid, because we always get the notification from Fantasy Labs, Joel Embiid headed to the locker room, right? That's always a fear. So at 10-6, I don't mind it. I love Jokic at 10-4 against Phoenix. Phoenix is pretty good defensively, but Jokic it doesn't matter. You put 10 guys on him. He's just new and improved and just, man, it's going to be hard. I think I'd probably go Jokic over Embiid, but we'll see. We will definitely see. I don't need to tell you he's good. You got Cat, Karl Anthony Towns had a rough year last year with all the COVID deaths. And, I think mentally it really got to him. But I think this year is the year of the Cat. And he's Schroeder, one of Schroeder's favorite players. Dream matchup against Houston, ranked 30th in the league against bigs, guys, at 9.7K. I'm definitely going to try and get 2 of these expensive centers in my lineup and should have no problem doing it with all this value. Vucevic at 9K. Vucevic, last 3 against Detroit, 56, 42, 65. This man's shooting 3-pointers right now like he's Steph Curry. So, yeah, guys, get him in there at 9K. As you can see, center, power forward is the way to go when it comes to payups. Yusuf Nurkic at 7K. Again, this Portland-Sacramento game, guys. 43, 35 in his last 2. He had a great preseason. Also, coming off a bad injury. I think last year he was still kind of worried about it, but this year he should be good to go, man. Sacramento's ranked 28th in the league against bigs. Let's see. We already went over JJJ. Steven Adams at 4.7. That's a little too cheap for Steven Adams. Going up against Cleveland, guys. I don't mind it. If you want to pay down for one center, I think Steven Adams is the dude. All he got was double-doubles in, I think, every preseason game. Then you got Mo Bamba for a cheaper center at 5'7". Orlando. I mean, she should get the minutes, man. This team is just the definition of rebuilding. So Mo Bamba's been great, especially at 5'7". He should eat tomorrow. Wait, there's more. We got Robert Williams III at 5.1K. I would assume he starts. Don't quote me on that. But if he doesn't, he has asthma issues. So either way, I still think he gets 20 to 27 minutes. He won't go over that because of the asthma. But when he's in there, man, he had a rough preseason. So a lot of people are sour. But I think that's a smash spot there at 5'1" if he starts. And how about Daniel Gafford? 4.9K. He's always been good to me, man. He's won me so much money. Just with him, you got to worry about the foul trouble, right? Always in foul trouble, but they paid him a lot of money. Toronto paid him big bucks to stay on the team. And I love it even more. There's no Pascal Siakam Alaikum. I love it even better that he's 4.9 on DraftKings, $600 more on FanDuel. Daniel Gafford's my sneaky play of this slate, guys. Get him in there. We already went over Precious. And yeah, so that's it for the picks. Again, let's go over to my watch players just to cover these rookies and guys that weren't on the optimizer. These rookies, man, that's where the value is. Let's see here. Jalen Suggs, remember, point guard, shooting guard eligible at 4K. Scotty Barnes, small forward, power forward eligible. I probably put him in small forward. He's only 3.4K. Let's see. I know I'm missing someone. Jalen Green from Houston, 4.2K in play, but maybe overpriced. Maybe he should be about 3.8. But I feel like I'm missing someone. But Draft Dashboard will update tomorrow, guys, so they should all be on there. But yeah, I'm paying up at center. I'm paying up for bigs. I'm straight going stars and scrubs tomorrow, guys. I don't know about you. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Again, keep up the likes, the subscriptions, the DFS Club subscriptions. We got a lot of new members today. Welcome to the family, everybody. You guys want to join, it's dfsclub.com, the one, the only daily fantasy sports powerhouse where you get every single sport. And we're the realists in the industry, guys. We're the realists. Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days. I'm going to say a prayer, and I'm going to get up out of here. Let's go, guys. Let's keep this streak rolling. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Thank you, God, for another day on planet Earth, for every day is a blessing. God bless the DFS Club, and God bless everyone watching this video. You know what we say, guys. Let's get this spread. Don't take shit from nobody. This was a video. There were DFS picks in the video. That makes it a DFS video. This is Gabriel Skywalker with another one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.